Okay, welcome back, everybody. The recording just stopped. I'm not sure exactly where. It must have been when I went and got coffee. I went and got coffee, and the recording stopped, I guess. Well, welcome back. If I don't know if I showed that I untaped the paper here. I've untaped the paper. This is part two now. This is part two. Um, And because people were saying that they had to refresh, I've checked my recording and it had stopped. So, welcome back, everybody. Okay. Okay, there we go. I think we're back now. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out. If you're still here. All right. So, what I want to do now is I'm going to just take it a section at a time. Like right down here, I want to start like working on, this is going to be like water down here. And I'm feeling where there's a little bit of, I'll just get my glue just to tap down any little corners that I might have missed gluing. Because I can, when I'm rubbing my hands along it, I can feel where a little edges might be coming up. So I'll just, make sure those are glued down well. All right, so I think I'm going to start in the sky. And what I'm going to do is because from here, here's the horizon line here. If you were here on part one, we drew some white lines just to kind of distinguish the different planes, if you will. So I want to start right here. This will be the sky and the space. Right along this line right there, you can still see a little bit of the white line. So what I'm going to do is get out, I'll start with some, let me just get out some Blue Harbor Blue. Now, this is all going to be, a lot of it's going to be painted over and things, and I still have my collage stuff here from Lilith, B. Lilith Janice, and so if I need some more watches and clocks or whatever, I got that right there. So I'm going to keep that handy too. All right, so I'm going to start with, where's my palette knife? I'm going to start by just scraping in some sky. I think I'll put that color and what other color do I want in there? Maybe a little bit of tan. All right, so I'm going to do my space sky right now to start with just these two colors. And what I want to do, well, let me just go ahead first and just kind of show you where the horizon line is here, because you might not be able to see it. I'm just going to write that out right there. So you can kind of see where the horizon's going here, across there, and then it's going to come across. Let's go this way with it. So there's that up there above is everything, I really got 3 to 4 different areas here. I got the space, I got a couple of Mountie Hill things, then I've got the underwater down here, but there could be a couple different hills right here. Like there's this section, maybe another section here, and then the underwater. So it's kind of like, maybe I should go ahead and block that in. Let me go ahead and let me get a little brush. Let's see here. Just so you can kind of see where we're going. Oh, I can't reach it. Okay, I gotta get up, go under the camera. All right. So, let me just get a kind of a smaller brush here, just to kind of define the areas. All right, so I'm gonna have, I'll just kind of map it out with the brown. So there's gonna be another section here. It's coming down this way. Kind of like right here. Not sure if I want to go this way with it because I want this to kind of stick up over the edge. And I'm just kind of, that's sort of where it's going. But then I want this water is going to be down here. This will be underwater. Let's see. This will be underwater. Maybe I'll go that away with it. So I think you can kind of see a little bit, maybe, where it's going. Some baby wipes out for blending and keeping my hands clean. Now again, it's because I have matte medium on all this that I'm able to wipe away things. Okay, so I'm just kind of sort of trying to establish where everything's going for a start. And then under the sea, there's probably going to be a couple different planes as well. A couple different layers, if you will. Can y'all see that? Pretty good. I might have lost y'all, I don't know. Did I lose you guys? All right, so now I'm going to come back up here with my palette knife and in the sky here and just start putting in some blue. I just want some of this blue up here. Again, I can wipe it away off of, I'm going to have to dry as I go because I'm going to be pulling this down into my lap and I don't want wet paint on my lap here. So I'm just putting in, defining where the sky is going to be. Okay, so that's where the sky is going to be, right up there. Start. There'll be more, but that's just kind of defining where it's going. All right, so now we're going to do kind of the same thing down here. I'm going to just kind of define where the land masses and stuff are going to be down here. With some brown. And then again, some more blue. I'm going to get a little more blue out. I'm going to kind of define down here where the water's going to be. This is just so that I have a road map to where I'm going. Okay. All right. Now let me hit this with the heat gun. I don't know if my chat's moving. Let me put in a test here. Okay. All right, let me heat gun it and check chat. Thanks, Eileen. So I'm just going to dry this first layer of paint. Thanks, Lilith, Janice. And remember, anything here can be painted over. More can be glued on. So just because you glue something down and you don't like it, don't be afraid to paint over it. Don't be afraid to paint over it and add more stuff. If I don't have enough fish down here, I can paint some stuff out and put more fish once I find some more fish. Or just paint them in. Okay, so now I know that I have an idea for just doing some circles up here. I just got to make sure they show up. But in the meantime, I do want some more color in my sky. I want a little bit more red and yellow. So I think I will put some more color in here. So let me just get some, I'm going to go with a dark burgundy. Well, it's Napa red. It's kind of a burgundy red. I'm going to get some of that, and I think I'm going to get some yellow ochre. So these are kind of like my favorite colors. You know, a dark, deep red, yellow ochre, and like a Payne's gray type of blue. And then I'm going to take my palette knife again. I'm going to pick up a little of both colors, and I'm just going to kind of place some of these colors along in the sky. Because you'll see what I'm going to do next. I just want some more color up here. All right, and I'm going to blend some of it in, and then I'm going to make some planets and some stars and some different things. But it all takes time. I can't, you know, I'm trying to have to kind of rush a little bit because it's big, and I don't want this paint to completely dry before I get to it in certain areas. But at the same time, all right, so while that is still wet, while all this is still wet up there, I'm going to take a baby wipe and kind of, I'm going to stand up because it's kind of big. And I'm just going to start to blend in areas. Okay. I want to get rid of any white edges from magazine pieces, or just not, some areas not have such harsh. So I'm standing up, so I hope I'm not talking too loud because now I'm right by the microphone. And I want the sky to kind of come this way. I want it to come this way. I don't want it just straight across. So I'm just going to work right up here for now. See, there's a little bit right there where it's not glued down. So I'll just make sure that little corner is glued down. And I'm going to pick up just a little more blue and start kind of blending some of that in. Up here, especially at the top. There'll probably be a lot of black up there in the stars. But I just want to get it kind of blocked in. Get rid of all the white edges. Yeah, it is huge, isn't it, Karen? No, I know it's big. All right, so I'm just going to kind of get some areas blocked in here. All right, because the sky's going to be like this. Okay, so I've just got kind of a, where's my yellow ochre again? What did I do? Oh, here it is. I just want to get me an angle going here, you know, a direction. So I'm just going to put this on here just to kind of direct me here where I want to go. And, you know, I'm aware of the pieces that I've glued down, but I'm not going to stress about so much of it. If I need more stuff, I can glue it down. But right now I'm just kind of, you know, All right, so there you can start to see this from here up is space. Okay, then we're going to have a land area from here to here. It's going to be land, and then right here, from here down, is going to be the ocean. So let me go ahead and come down here, and I think I'll get out a little blue and white, just to kind of block in the ocean. Okay, or the water, I should say. Okay, so I'm just picking up a little blue and white now, and I'm just going to kind of, here's where the water's going to be. We'll probably have a wave right here. So the wave will come up like this way. She's going to be coming up out of the water there like a gargoyle mermaid. This, you can start to see. Okay, good. Thanks, Carrie. Thanks for that info. Yeah, my sound, I have my microphone is in the camera, so it, you know, it should be pretty stable, because unless I get like right up under it, then I wonder if it gets too loud. But all right, so here we go. This is where the water's going to be, right in here. Probably have some waterfalls coming down, you know, after I get the land mass in. See, I'm, you know, I want to kind of crack a lack, but I also want it to turn out to where I'm going to like it too, not just kind of hurry through. Okay, so can you kind of see there? All right, so let me back up. Can you kind of see? What we got going on. So you got buildings coming in here. There's going to be buildings, and you know, depending on how, you know, I got to get fussy with some things, and that takes time. You know what I mean, Vern? The fussy stuff takes time. All right, now let me, I think I've got enough blended in here for the moment. Let me go ahead and hit this with the heat gun so I'm not like getting my arms all in it. So, one moment. I'm thinking I want to, this might be a bridge. I'm liking the idea of, let me get a little black paint out here, just so I can define it for myself. And where's my brush? Brush. Yes. I think I'm going to have this be a bridge right in here. So I just want to kind of map that in right there. All right, that's it for now. Let me get back to the heat gun. Thanks, Vicki. I'm going to try to work in all over. If I was just, you know, just me at this stage, since I've got it all blocked out, I would probably start really getting into one little area at a time and fussy with certain areas. But I'm going to try to kind of keep going from area to area so that you can see different areas being built up. I think that's good. I don't need it to have, the only reason I really want it to be dry so I'm not putting it in my lap. That I'm not like getting, you know, when I pull this close to me, that I'm not putting it right on my chest. Okay, so now, so that you can see, I could just do it with anything that I could see, but because it's on camera and I want you to see, let me see if I can find me a chalk pencil. Hang on. Let me get in, or a piece of chalk. Let me get in my drawer here. This might be the best. Okay, I got some of these, what do you call these? I always ask about Conti crayons. Conti crayons. And let's see, where's my, let me get some. It starts piling up around behind me. It's not really a craft-a-lanche, it's like a craft-a-lanche river back there. He's coming over. He's coming from behind here. He's crawling over. See, he's crawling over. Okay, so now I'm just going to take one of my circle templates here. I'm going to have to, again, I have to kind of stand up so I can get the big picture. But what I want to do is kind of start thinking about what's up here in space. Okay, so this is going to be here. Then I want some, and I'm just going to use this because I can paint over it and wipe it, you know, erase it pretty easily if I need to, although I'm just going to probably paint over it. But I want some, I'm just going to, so I can get some quick planets up here. Otherwise, if I go too slow, you know, it's going to take too long. I have to have a map to go with something this big, so I could have something to paint around. All right. Because you'll see what I'm going to do is these collage elements that I've done here, they're going to be painted as planets. I don't want them all, make sure they're going smaller as we get up here. So I'm just using this to round everything off. Can you sort of see, hopefully? This is going to be space, remember? This is my quickest way to get everything round. Now I do want a couple small ones right in here. Put this one behind that one. Okay. That one's on the horizon line. I'm not looking at chat. Give me a minute, guys. All right, let me just kind of sit here and study it a second. sure how I want to do him yet. I want that right there. Not sure on this either. You still with me? Okay. Thanks, Dax. All right. So now this is where the detail stuff starts happening. And, you know, I got a couple options here when I do this kind of thing. I can, you know, while I'm doing some of the overall bit, but you're also not going to see the detail of me painting. So I'm going to probably do a couple different, you know, zoom in, zoom out, or I can just kind of keep doing this. So you can kind of see where I'm going. Otherwise, you can't, in other words, you can't see the big picture and the detail at the same time on camera, okay? So, yeah, I can hold it up if I need to. All right, so now I'm going to get out, let's see, I'm going to get out some more there. I need some black here. So I'm just going to get me out some colors now. I'm just going to start on the sky for a while. And this is black, Harbor blue, Napa red, Mississippi mud, true ochre, which I need to get some more of, white. And then I want some white over here, because what I'm going to do, I'll show you this, because I can paint right back over it if I don't like certain areas, but is take a fluffy brush and get a little bit of water on here. And now, you know, don't necessarily have to do this now, but I just want to kind of show you how we can get some more space stuff going. A lot of this is going to get painted over, because I haven't painted the background, but I just want you to see how you can get some stars going on back there. Okay, just for the feel. And because everything's covered with matte medium, if there's any place that you get any paint on that you don't want, it'll wipe away because it's coated with matte medium. Okay, so there we go. Now I'm going to start painting in. Let's see, where's those other? I got a couple of new brushes over the weekend. My angle brushes were all getting a little worked over. So just got a regular, it's an angle brush. All right, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to hit this with the heat gun so I'm not smearing these right now, because these are just some background stars. Okay, so now I'm going to start painting and blocking out different areas. some of these paints and brushes. I have no room to maneuver around. Hang up the heat gun. You must, oh, okay. All right, so, hello. I'm gonna, there's not really anything I can say about this. I'm just, you know, you can just watch me paint. And if y'all have any questions, just put them in caps, because otherwise I don't know that you're talking to me or not. I'm just starting up in this corner. I don't know how well y'all can see, guys. I can zoom in. I can move the camera down, but I can't be moving it back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, because then I'll spend all my time getting the autofocus to work. You know what I mean, Vern? All right, so now I'm just going to kind of block in where some of these planets and things are. I can always go back and just keep adding, keep adding. I'll just wait and see. Yes, it's a huge collage, isn't it? I will probably have to go get another cup of coffee, take a quick break or something here in a little bit too. Remember, I want the sky to be, you know, coming this way, so I'm going to kind of try to keep remembering that. You can see where I'm painting, okay. I'm just trying to establish different areas here where my planets are in alignment. Sorry if y'all are having some chat issues there. Kind of see a couple people are. Yeah, if you've been around long enough, you know we know we can't do anything about it. We just soldier on, as I like to say. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take a break here shortly. Go down and get some coffee. Do I have to do I have to do something with it, Vicki? I'm doing it because I love to do it. Chat's working okay. Oh, okay. Thanks, Vicki. Thanks for that update. Thank you. Thanks. It's coming along. You know, just like I said, this kind of stuff, it's kind of hard to rush it. You know, I can't really just like, it just takes time to, you know, paint in details, and, you know, I'm thinking about where it's going, and, you know, trying to chat with you too, and thinking, I need some coffee. So I think after I finish this little area right here, I'm going to take a 5-minute break. So if you're watching the recording, I'm going to go make me a fresh pot of coffee. Just fast forward it. I hate to try to stop the recording and start a new one with people having, you know, if there's anybody having problems getting in chat. Or staying in chat, rather. So that's what it's supposed to look like, Carrie. Thank you. And wrinkles go away. The more you add like this on top, the wrinkles, if there are any, they just kind of fade away. See, then I can work in each planet. I can work inside of each one and define the details inside each one of those. You ought to. Kids love this kind of thing. They can talk about having uh, an imagination that's not blocked by I can't do it. Get some kids doing stuff like this. You'll see. Thanks, guys. And again, like I said, then I can go in, and fix each one and make each one its own or special. Or let me see if I can, a smaller brush here, show you a couple. Okay, let's pick. Let me prop this up on my baby wipe box a little bit so you can maybe see one here. Okay, so now I need a little bit of, so now I need other new colors for each one, because depending on the colors of plants, like if I want some green ones, some blue ones. Let me get off the paint off my arm. Just stuck it in there somewhere. Okay, so orange. It's new baby wipes. One moment. I need some of these. So these are just different collage-y things that I just kind of went over into, painted around them, defined them and areas like that. But then I can go in there now and get rid of or add to, and these white circles won't show when I'm done. They'll be like, here, let me go ahead and put a glow around this with the orange so you can see what I'm talking about. Some might even have some rings around them. Maybe I'll do this one with some rings around it so you can kind of see. Okay, so they can kind of glow. Oh, I need a brown too. Let's see. Don't need much. Not, you don't want to put out a whole bunch of, you don't want to put out a whole bunch of paint at the beginning. It'll just dry up, So you just kind of have to imagine your little worlds. What is it? How's it's Bob Ross. It's your little world, and you can make it whatever you want. But I'll try to show a few details as I'm going, because I'm obviously not going to finish this whole thing, right? Y'all know that, right? Maybe there's a little bit more background here with red. Kind of going up into this area here. What I ought to do is just sometime just turn on the camera when no one's here and record a whole thing. So you don't have to sit here and watch the whole start to finish. You can, you can, but that way you can just, I don't have to worry about time. I can just take my time as long as I want, not have to worry about it. Ain't gonna happen today, Carrie. Not all at once. Not with y'all here. I won't finish it. here's the thing about, I love streaming and I love, sharing with y'all. But when I'm working here by myself, I can, anytime I want, I can get up and go throw in a load of laundry, go take a shower, go feed the cat, stop and go, check on this or that. I don't have to just be constantly right here. I can get up and move around a little bit, and this is going to take hours. And I can't expect you guys to, okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and do some laundry now. I'll be right back. I mean, I'll go get coffee or run to the bathroom or something like that. But I'm not going to make y'all sit here while I go do laundry and everything. That's the thing about doing projects that take a lot of time. I need some dark blue. That's the problem with trying to do something like this on a stream. Oh, I'm going to finish it. I'm just not going to finish it on stream. I can't, Marilyn or whoever. There's no way. So, yeah. I mean, like I said, I could go, I could record it. That's not blue. That's, what was that I just squeezed out? I don't know. See, I'm trying to talk, think, and paint right now. So just let me get my colors out here. And I want a little bit of this minty green. This will make it have a pop. So I'm just squeezing out. So yes, I am going to finish it. I just can't finish it on a 3-hour show. I don't have time to go watch another person too, Carrie. Oh my gosh. So is it what? I don't even know what you're really talking about, to tell you the truth. I mean, I know who she is. She's doing art journaling. I don't know. That's all I really can say about it. Okay, so I'm just adding a little bit of some more variety of color here in this little planet. Okay, a little bit more orange for a swirl thing here going on. And a little bit on the top here for a glow. You'll have to explain. Well, that's true. You did stay when I ran to Mike's. That was a special occasion, though, E.T. Okay, so now I got this one kind of blocked, pretty much done. But I might want a little bit of, and again, this is not something I would do probably, again, I wouldn't be doing this now. I would be doing it at the end later. But I'm going to throw in a couple of little stars right there. Kind of cover, some might be right over it. I don't want any on here though. This is going to be a whole separate thing up there, so you can kind of see that. Now what I'm going to do, I just stuck my paint in the, hang on, I do too much at once. All right, so what I want you to see though is, let's get my liner brush. Where's the liner brush? Did I bring that in here? Here it is. So, all right, let me hit that with the heat gun so that those splatters don't smear. All right. Is she recording those and putting them on YouTube, Carrie? Coffee guy. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to do that for a YouTube show too. Yeah. All right, so now I'm going to get a little bit of orange, just a little bit, because I want to water it down with my liner brush. This is on black craft paper, Vicki. Yeah, the octopus is in my art scroll. The scroll, it's not cut up. This I just cut a piece. This is 24 by 30 piece of black craft paper that I cut off of a roll. Oh, good grief. The octopus and those other animals are on, I'm calling it my art scroll because I'm not cutting it off. Yeah. All right. Well, that gives y'all something to do. I can't stream and not talk to you guys. Not, I mean, I can't do a live show with chat rolling and not address you guys. It's just not how I roll. I could turn on the camera and record with no chat, but I can't, I just can't not chat with you guys. You know what I mean, Vern? Okay, so now I want to get a little piece of watered down, a little bit of, do it in my hand. I just want a little bit of fuzz, a little. I keep moving the baby wipe here. Oops. It's a clean baby wipe. So that one might be sitting like just like that. Let me get a little more black. And I'm propped up on a baby wipe box. Yeah, let's go. Okay, a little bit more of this green. Right on the edge here. To brighten right on. I'm gonna have to put this on the table. I can't see round. I can't do round in the air. I'm trying to make this round, planet round in the air. And it's kind of tough. Okay. There we go. Okay, take a quick little second here and check chat. Hi, Pam. Kitty. Who else am I missed? All right. So let me get up. I can turn it upside down to check the circle, but I don't have the room. So let me go ahead. And let me just get the bottom of this circle right where I want it. Hope my head's not in the way. Okay, and then I'll put that right there. Okay. Usually when I turn something over, I can do I can do a circle if it's upside down, because I'm not like expecting this side to be one way or another. So, all right, I'm going to stop on that one. I just kind of want to show you how you can do like a little ring, got a little cloud thing going on right there. Maybe we want a little bit more. Can even come right across it just a little here on this side. Thanks, Vicki. So you can kind of see how it goes from something like this, from the collage elements, to that. And I just put a ring around that one just for the heck of it. Okay. And I will have some shooting stars in here. Like, let me put a shooting star in here just so you can kind of see one. So like maybe right here. Might have one, or have a few shooting stars, some tinier ones. Have a couple of those back in here. Got one yesterday. Eileen got one yesterday. I missed what Eileen got. Well, I think those are going. Thanks, guys. Funny, Jilly. But you see, right now they're white circle. They're not going to look like that. See how the white circle's gone from that one? They'll be gone. Let me maybe work on this one a little bit. I wanted to do some different areas, not just the planets, but I wanted you to see that it takes a while. It takes a while for each thing, for each planet or each element, right? Again, I know you probably can't see that. I don't know. Is that Jean? Jean? Are you tweeting me? And this, I'm not saying this is the only way to do any of this, guys. This is just how I do my collage mixed media paintings. This is just how I do them. Where's my little brush? There it is. Okay, so any questions or anything, guys? I think y'all might be getting a little bored. You want me to go down to the ocean? Okay, I'll do a little bit in the ocean. All right, so let me dry this so I can move down to the ocean. All right, so first off right here, get this kind of situated. Where's my other brush? Don't want that one, this one. Okay, so where's my dark brown? Here we go. Let me just kind of block this in a little bit. And this is going to be like a little hill, a little mountain. Because I want to just do a little bit right there. Yeah, I'm still here. I'm just working. And I have some buildings and things down in here. So I'll just blend that in. Right here, Lisa. Bye, Ham. Nice meeting you. I just have to do little areas at a time if you want to see, you know, different areas. I just can't. Otherwise, if it was just me, I'd just stay right up here for a few hours, you know. But I just thought it'd be something different for you guys to see. Something different other than just the regular collage cards, you know? You know what I mean, Vern? Where's my pokey tool? I'm gonna want some log over on this side. Yeah, I can imagine for Jean, right? I can imagine for Jean. I'm trying to get down into some water here in a minute. Just gonna let this set for a little bit before I get back in here with too many details on that. See, some of my paint's already drying out. That's why I said don't put too much out at first. All right, so I'll stop right there for now. Lots, I'm just kind of blocking it in where I want some of the story to go. So you can kind of see. I hate to even show you what nothing's really done, but you can kind of see where it's kind of going, I think. Let's see, like he's coming over into like a ledge here. And all this down here is water. There's a bridge right there. All right, I'll come down here with some of the water areas. Thanks, Susan D. That's sweet. It's really nice of you to say that. Thank you. All right, let's see what we're going to go here. This I want to come around this way. It's kind of like a mountain under, it's like a hill. It's like the bottom of the ocean. Let's just say that. It's like, the ground on the bottom of the ocean. All right, so this fish, I think I'm going to have him come, well, he'll be kind of some water right there. Maybe, let's see, let me get the ocean bottom going here. this is like the floor of the ocean. Oh, good. Thanks, Carrie. Well, what time is it? I'll work a little bit longer. On camera, I mean. Put more green down in here, you know, the more this mint green kind of stuff. Might not be able to see it very well. I have a few. I'm going to have some waves coming up over her. Will this be shown finished? No, I won't, I probably, well, I don't know. If I feel like working on it some, I will, and I can work on it some more on camera. But will I finish the whole thing on camera? No. I won't finish this whole thing on camera. But I'll, you know, if you're watching the recording, go check out me on Facebook, Instagram. I'm Inky Well on Instagram. I'm Dee Dee Willingham pretty much everywhere else. So if you want to see this done, let me kind of shift some of those little water droplets a little to see the finished piece. And I said that at the beginning that there was no way I could finish this on camera. Okay, so let me come over here now. Okay, so we have another little hill here. Let's go ahead and get some of the seaweed and some of this painted in. That was what I was wondering if we get to see. Yes, you'll get to see it finished eventually. But not today. Yeah, you won't see it finished today. And this isn't even one that I can go finish, you know, in a couple hours after stream. It's going to take a while. These, you know, I think maybe I'll have that fish jumping out of the water. Let's see if I can blend that in first. He's a blue fish, and so I want to kind of, gonna have to, we got some of this yellow. Let me scrape a little paint in there. Got a little foam, kind of that sea foamy minty color, and some of this yellow on the ground right there. But thanks for asking. Yeah. This to be another area on land under the water. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is let me just go ahead and cover that whole fish just to kind of get them blocked in. And then go back in Wipe him back out. Then he looks like he's water. Paint a little, get some turquoise, that kind of minty green. I want him to kind of have maybe some bright fins. I know you can't see this. Alright, I need some lighter water. My paint's getting hard. I'm gonna have to started and down here. Just to come down. I gotta let that set before I can get back on that fish. Let's go over to this one. I think I'm gonna have him jumping out of the water. I don't know. Oh, thanks, Vicki. Yeah, I try to get as much done as I can, you know, so y'all can see, but, you know. So I want to have a waterfall coming right in here, and I have to get all this painted in before I can put that in. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. I don't want that fin right there. I don't know if that was a fin or what it was, but I want to get rid of that. I want some clouds or some foamy stuff. Kind of in here where the water and the land meet. I want it to be kind of foam. Like, let me see if I can show you that real quick. A couple areas like right here. I'm going to want the water to come up. It's going to kind of have some waves kind of here and there. I want it to have foam too. So you can kind of see where this is going. The water and the, of course I haven't painted the land right there, so I'm gonna have to go back and, you know, this will be painted twice. But just so y'all can kind of see. Let's put some red on that. Some little trees back in there, I think. I will put some. All right, let me hold this up so you can start to see a little bit more detail. Fold it over. Oh no, kind of hard to see. And see, I'm going to want water coming down here. Now, I'll probably have to paint it out again because I'm not doing the underpainting of it. But just so you can kind of see, there's going to be like, I want this to come, let me see if I can kind of describe it here. This is going to be like a waterfall right here, okay? It's going to be a waterfall right there. And then this is going to kind of come along here, so that kind of comes and blends into the fish. This is going to be a bridge back here, right there. This is going to have, let me just kind of put a light little line there so you can kind of see where the bridge is going to go. The bridge is going to go right there, okay? Then there's going to be other kind of things going on over here, little buildings and maybe some rocks and, you know, whatever back there. I don't know how well y'all can see. Okay. Then I wanted the waterfall to come down. It's going to come down in here. I'm not sure how I want it to splash over. I might have it from up here. Turn this into like a wheel. I think I'll have the water coming around this way. Off of here. Okay, I want to have some water coming around this way, off of this. And I'm just kind of blocking it in. Come down this way, behind the bridge. Then this could be like splashing off those little things there. So that will have water coming down off those little sockets or whatever, those little holes. We'll have it come down that way. Then where do I want it to go from there? Let's see. I want the water to come around this way. I want it to come down from here. Kind of come around this way, maybe splashing over this way. A tiny, it's far away, you can't see that. But you just get the idea. The water's coming from there, down here, down here, down here, this, then over here. The bridge will be there, so I'll have little like bridge thingies. But this will come down here, come down that way. Where do I want it to go from there? I think I want it to come over around this way now. There's a little bucket right there. I think I'll have the water coming down into that little bucket. Like that. So I think I'll have the water coming like that. Not so, this, I don't want this that tall though. I want this to be smaller. So I'll blend that out a little bit. So it's got to get the right shape back in there. You like the way the universe is taking shape? Good, Carrie, good. Yeah, we got another little mountain here. See, we're going to have another mountain. You can sort of see it right there. There's another mountain in here, right there, coming in front of that planet that's behind that mountain. Let's kind of come down this way. An oranger version of the cliff is on that side. Anyway, you're starting to see some things happening, right? I hope. It's going to be a pillar. It's going to be a pillar holding up that bridge right there. So I'll kind of block that in. Maybe you can see that a little. I think I want another waterfall on this side, coming into this water. So I can't really hold it up so you can see it, but what I want is some a nice little waterfall coming down around this way. Maybe we come out this way. So you can see where the water's coming down. Then maybe over here, the water will be kind of, you'll barely be able to see it trickling around on there. And then maybe from way up here on these little desert things here, maybe there'll be a little bit something back there. Like that, maybe. Maybe have another shooting star down here. coming up from the, under that bridge. And then maybe some, a little bit bluer sky here, maybe. The sky under the bridge. And a few clouds. You can see all the different levels. Hope y'all are starting to sort of see it. Oops. Too much right there. You can see, like, this is all under the bridge here. You can, good. Thanks, Vicki. I don't know if it's showing up on camera. And then down here it'll be a little bit more watery, like when I get to it. I don't want to get too much in there because I'm not done with the background yet, but kind of like pooling around, kind of swirling around maybe. I'm going to need some more something going on over here. That's too flat right there. You know, it's going to have some more, something else going on over here. Need a little bit of, let me scrape some things over here. Can't have it that flat right there. Corner. Same for right in there. It needs more depth. Before the lady in the ocean looked like a humpback whale. Yeah. Let me hold it up so you can see. She looks like she's holding a mortar and a pestle. But see, we can add little details, like, for instance, let me find a clean spot on my baby wipe to kind of clean her little area off there. But what you can do, well, what we can do here is see your hand holding that cup? See? I can't do this in the air. There we go. I'm trying, guys. Yeah, it takes a while. It takes a while to bring it all together. See, I mean, I've been working on it almost 2 hours this time and a couple hours before. an hour and a half or whatever. And see, I only got like 2 planets done. I haven't done the spaceship. The ship's not done, you know. I still have lots more here to do on the little portal. The mountain, all these little buildings and all kinds of little, you know, like a little bits of city here and there. Got that going on. I still have to work on him. It's like he's reaching over. He's here reaching over. I don't know if you can see that. See, I haven't worked on any of that yet. There's a watch on his head. I'm going to probably have, what do you call it, the watch hands. I always try to have watch hands at somewhere, and I want them to come off of his head. Now, again, I'm painting too soon. I'm painting this in too soon for my completed thing, but I want to kind of show you where it's going. He will have the watch hands. I got to kind of decide where I want him to go. I think I want them to go this way. And probably this way. I'm painting them real light so you can barely see them now. But I got background stuff to still finish. But I'm going to want the hands of time coming off of him. He's got a scroll and he's reaching over the bridge. Here's the bridge. Let me see if I can kind of make sure y'all can see where the bridge is here. So here's the bridge. And his hand is like literally on the bridge. The pillars are right there. My paint's all drying up. The bridge comes all the way across there. All the way across the whole thing goes the bridge. It's going to kind of come around here. Probably, I don't know if I wanted to curve around or just have it go like off. Not sure yet. But I could have something coming around this way if I want to. Like the bridge can be coming around this way and then turning into this area here and coming across down into here. See? Know what I mean, Vern? He has a scroll. She or he has a cup, a mortar and a pestle. He's holding a scroll. And he's crossing time. See? So anyway, guys, I think I'm going to call this for now. Because I got to take a break. I got to eat and I got to do some other things. So already almost 12. So I'll hold it up here to the camera real quick so you can see some of the areas. Let me get a little bit of water on that. I got a little too much paint here on him. I need a damper baby wipe to paint some of this out. So, any questions, guys? So, I got a little bit carried away with splashing. So, I'm going to have to redefine him in certain areas. The girls have gone off the rail. Okay, let me go ahead and show you what I've got done real quick. Let me kind of just go around. I just didn't get to much. You know, I only got to 2 planets, but they're blocked in. So you can kind of see. I'll try to hold. Let me see if I can make, oops, I just stuck my finger in the paint right there. All right. All right, here we go. Let me see if I can get the flash. There's a flash, you know, it's flashed out a little bit, so I'll try to kind of tilt it so that it's not. There we go. Let me stand up. There we go. Let me stand up. Maybe you can kind of see it better. Let me turn this light off. Maybe it's putting that glare on there. Let me turn this one off. Let me see. Now that I'm done working, I can turn the light off to get the glare off. But I had to have the light on so I could see to work. Here we go. You can see it a little better, I think. Maybe. Maybe not. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell how well you can see it. It's big. I mean, it's 24 by 30, so it's a little it's a little tricky to kind of put it up under the camera for you guys. But I'll work on it some more, and but you at least got to see me get this far on it, right? From nothing. I thought that was pretty good for like 4 hours, from nothing to this. Oh, can you just read a question? Can you live there? Yeah, you can. All right, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks, Vicki. Thanks. Because it's tough to tell on that little bitty screen how much you can see. All right, guys. Well, thanks for being here. I'll save hopefully the part 1 saved as well, and I'll upload them so you can watch them. And I will it probably will not be today. I can work on it some, but it's, you know, it's a lot more hours are left on this big one. It's not like my little art cards. It's the same process, but it's just bigger and takes more time. Okay? Okay, guys. Thanks. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.